With Jennifer, look, it was a good experience, and I wish her and the children who are smart and beautiful.
With Jennifer, well, it was a positive experience, and I wish her and the kids, who are brilliant, lovely, and wonderful, all the best. That's it. You know, we were friends first, and then we bonded because we both understood where we were in our lives at the time, and realized that no one else could truly understand how we felt. Then he leaves and takes a quick trip to the bathroom, and I'm left waiting, sort of on my phone, texting someone. I'm with Alex Rich, my girlfriend, who knew him, and I was like, guess who I am with Alex whatever. Alex Rich is a really unpleasant person, although J-Lo isn't exactly known for being a kind person. Rumors have it that Ben Affleck just opened up about some sultry texts between J-Lo and A-Rod. It seems that Bennifer 2.0 isn't quite as flawless as we initially believed. Stay in to find out the juicy details that are making everyone speak. According to rumors, J-Lo has been texting her ex-boyfriend A-Rod behind his back. When Ben learned of this, he reportedly lost it. We're talking full-in sources claim that he was yelling and throwing objects all around. It looks like a scene from one of his movies, but this time it's real life. Everyone is wondering if this is the end of Bennifer 2.0. Will they survive this drama, or is it time to say goodbye to Hollywood's favorite on again, off again? Let's take a moment to go back and discuss how Bennifer came to be as a thing. It's been a crazy trip since their love affair began. Rumor has it that it began back in 2001. Imagine this. It's December 2001, and two of Hollywood's brightest stars meet on the set of a movie called Giggly. Yes, it is correct. When Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez first met, sparks flew. But here's the really funny part. Ben revealed to Vanity Fair in 2003 that although J-Lo was married at the time, they hit it off as friends first. He said, "When I met her, we became really, really, really good friends. But at first, because she was married, there was no thought of a romantic relationship. But things started heating up real quick. By March 2002, Ben was already showing his love for J-Lo in a big way. Get this, he took out full-page ads and Hollywood magazines to gush about how amazing she was, talk about wearing your heart on your sleeve. Then boom, J-Lo gets divorced in July 2002. And suddenly Bennifer is born. These two lovebirds were everywhere, red carpet events, music videos, you name it. Recall the Jenny from the Block video. Yeah, that was peak Bennifer, but hold on. Things get better. In November 2002, Ben pops the question. J-Lo characterized it as an incredibly beautiful scene in Boston, complete with rose petals and candles all around. Ben even shared with her the reasons he loved her in a handwritten letter. When Ben was talking about creating a family and saying that J-Lo was the only person I've ever met that made me contemplate the possibility of doing that, soon everyone believed they were bound for happily ever after. But then there was a plot twist. Just 4 months after the breakup, J-Lo married Mark Anthony. She later revealed that Anthony had helped her get through the difficult period. How did she move on so quickly? J-Lo's love life has been one wild ride. In September 2003, just days before the wedding was scheduled to take place, they called off the wedding, blaming it on too much media attention that could compromise the spirit of what should have been the happiest day of our lives. And just like that, it was over by January 2004, when Jennifer officially announced her separation. More guys than I'd had hot dinners this girl has experienced. Take a trip down memory lane with us as we look at some of her most well-known flames. Everyone knows about Bennifer, but what about the person who followed after him? That's right, Mark Anthony. These two fell in love back in '98, but they didn't get married until 2004. You would think having twins would keep these two together. But J.Lo revealed in her book, True Love, that her breakup with Mark was a real wake-up call that forced her to face her deepest insecurities. She barely had time to wipe away her tears from the Jennifer breakup before she was walking down the aisle. The world was rocked when J.Lo and Mark announced their separation in 2011, but there was more. After Mark decided to spice things up with a younger man. Yes, you read that right. Enter Casper Smart, her backup dancer. This guy was 18 years younger than J.Lo. But the real story we're all dying to hear about is Rod. The rumors were that J.Lo and Alex Rodriguez were real deal. She even said that it was the most stable and secure relationship she had ever been in. When they got engaged in 2019, everyone assumed that J.Lo had finally found her Prince Charming. Where did it all go wrong? These two were like Hollywood royalty, always looking picture perfect on the red carpet. Well, we've all heard that one before, but before the ink was even dry on their breakup statement, guess who swooped back into J.Lo's life? That's right, none other than Ben Affleck himself. So let's go back to where we started. Co-hit and their wedding plans kept getting pushed back. Then, in early 2021, things started to get messy. Rumors were circulating that Rod was getting cozy with some reality TV star. Jennifer 2.0, but nobody anticipated what would transpire with all of the Rod turmoil in the mix. The next rumor on the street is that Ben was seen at J.Lo's house 2 weeks after she broke up with him. Rod sources say Ben was getting picked up by J.Lo's security and spending hours at her house. But here's where it gets really juicy. In July 2021, J.Lo decided to go Instagram official with Ben. And not just any old post, oh no, she drops pics of them on a yacht for her birthday, looking all cozy and stuff ring any bells, yep. It was like a throwback to that Jenny from the Block video. Now you'd think people would be rolling their eyes at this whole situation, right, wrong. Turns out everyone was loving it. It was like the early 2000s all over again. And fans were eating it up 1 minute, they're broken up the next. They're Hollywood's golden couple again. These two lovebirds didn't waste any time. By April 2022, their engaged J.Lo spilled the beans about how Ben popped the question at his place, super PR, super romantic. Before anyone could even plan a proper wedding, these two go and elope in Vegas. And just when you think it can't get any over the top, they throw a big fancy wedding at Ben's place in Georgia, family, friends, the whole shebang. It's like they're trying to make up for lost time. Or something now. J.Lo's been gushing about their second chance at love. She told People magazine, "I feel so lucky and happy and proud to be with him. It's a beautiful love story that we got a second chance." She even said they're older. Now we're smarter, we have more experience. When they first got together, their relationship was a hot topic, constantly splashed across tabloids and gossip columns. All that media frenzy, not so great for their love story. It basically was what broke them when Jennifer too made a stunning comeback, and this time they swore they'd keep things low-key. Privacy was the new black. They learned their lesson right well, not quite despite their pact to keep their romance out of the spotlight.